Today we're going to be taking notes on lesson 24, and you want to make sure that you have completed lesson 23 before you take these notes, because we are no longer going to be using triangles in our work, and that is first introduced in lesson 23. So what that means, just as a refresher, is that our formerly shaded triangles will be X's, and two shaded triangles will be represented as 2x. When we translate our numbers into their shapes and we do that kind of work, we are not going to be changing our x's into triangles. Same thing goes for star. An unshaded triangle is just a star, and two unshaded triangles would be 2 star. If you haven't done the homework for lesson 23, please do that first. So that's kind of an introduction to how we're going to present things today. What we're actually going to be talking about is something new that is going to happen to our equations, something that actually happens really often in algebra. And that is presented in example A. So what makes this problem different is that as we start to translate, and we start to take a look at what we're asked to do, we are being asked to take away a lot more than we were before. I've translated my x to just an x, and now I'm being asked to take away 2 repetitions of star plus 2. Well, I don't have anything near 2 repetitions of star plus 2, which is 2 star and a 4. So I believe that we're going to have to come up with a different strategy to do this. Now, some of you have been adding things to both sides, and that's okay. But I want to talk about a concept or a shortcut that has been happening in our work, and we haven't pointed it out very clearly. I'm going to take a break from this problem, and I'm going to present another problem that has a subtraction. We have had problems where part of the setup has looked like this. I'm not going to do the whole scale, I'm just going to focus on the left side. 4 take away x. So we make our 4 a positive 4, and then in the past we've been asked to take away x. So some of you use the strategy where you add an x to the left and you add another one to the right and take the one away you've created over here. Well, another strategy that you were taught was that you are able to bring in a 0 pair. And part of the reason we were bringing in 0 pairs was to see the pattern of what happened every time we brought in a 0 pair. So I'm going to do that now, old-fashioned style, with a shaded triangle and an unshaded triangle. So one of the ways I could get rid of my x was to bring in a 0 pair on one side and cross off the shaded triangle. Every time I did that, what I notice is whatever I take away, I'm always left with the opposite of what I took away. I'll give you another example. In this problem, x take away 7. So in our old translation, we would have done a shaded triangle. We would have looked at our setup instructions, take away 7, and I don't have any. So one of the strategies you could use is to bring in a 0 pair of 7 and negative 7. And then in order to follow the instructions of your setup, you would take away the regular positive 7 and be left with the opposite, negative 7. I'm going to give you even one more example. If we had something like star take away negative 10. In our old translation, we would have done an unshaded triangle, realized we had to take away 10 negatives that we didn't have, so we could bring in a 0 pair of positive 10 and negative 10. We'd cross off, according to our instructions, the negative 10 and be left with the opposite. So one of the patterns that you can start to recognize is whatever you're asked to take away, you actually just end up leaving behind the opposite. So if we can start to think that way, it's going to be a shortcut for us in a lot of problems. We're going to use that over here. So as I take a look at this problem, I'm going to start thinking in terms of being left with the opposite of what I meant to take away. So instead of creating 0 pairs and going through the whole thing, I'm going to think to myself, if I were to create 0 pairs to take away 2 copies of star and 2 copies of negative 2, I would be left with the opposite. In fact, I would be left with x and x, and I'd be left with negative 2 and negative 2. On the right, I have a 5. So now I just need to do a little bit of summarizing. If I add up all the x's that I have, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to rewrite that in our more algebraic way of 3x. I'm also going to add negative 2 and negative 2 to get negative 4. Now I've got to come up with some strategies. I have red negatives on the left and I have green positives on the right, so I cannot just take them away from each side. I'm going to have to bring in something to cancel, and I think I'm going to bring in a positive 4 on the left and a positive 4 on the right. That creates a 0 pair on the left that I can cancel out, and now I'm left with 3x and 9 on the right. Well, if 3x is 9, 1x is equal to 3. Here is example B. Take a moment to copy it down. In example B, I'm going to go item by item and translate. I'm going to start now with our new translation of a star, which is simply just to make a star. Then I'm going to think about, if I'm asked to take away 2 copies of 3x, I'm actually going to bring in a 0 pair, and I will be left with the opposite of 2 copies of 3x. So I'm going to do 2 copies of 3 star, which is the opposite of 3x. The other part of this then is that I'm also asked to take away 2 copies of positive 1. Well, if I bring in 0 pairs and I take away 2 copies of positive 1, I'm going to be left with 2 copies of negative 1. On the right-hand side, my translation is going to be pretty simple. I've got a star, and I'm going to put my negative 8. I'm just supposed to add a negative 8 to the scale. I'm going to put it in a red circle. I'm going to do a rewrite so that I have a better summary of what I have, especially on the left. And it looks like I've got a total of 3 plus 6, 7 stars, and negative 2. And on the right, I've got star and negative 8. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is I have red numbers, red negatives on each side. I'm going to take those off. So I've got 7 star alone on the left, and on the right I've got star and negative 6. If I take 2 negatives away from 8 negatives, I have 6 negatives. And now I am going to, my goal is to get this 6 alone, so I'm going to try to cancel out that star by bringing in an x on the right. If I do that, I also need to bring in an x on the left. Those two disappear. And what I have here is 1 0 pair. I've got one x that can cancel out one of these stars, leaving me with 6 stars that equal -6, meaning 1 star equals -1 and x equals 1.